Hey guys, it's Jasmine, and for today's video, I'm going to show you how I transform myself into the corpse bride, but glam. And make sure to stay tuned for the end of the video where I'll show you how to turn your significant other into Victor Van Dort so you can go out as a couple. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm going to start out by French braiding my hair into 2 braids. This will just make it easier for later when I put a wig on, all my hair will be contained. Then I'm going to glue my brows using a regular old elementary school Elmer's glue stick, and there's really no secret to this. I literally just brush it on, and then I'm going to set it with a powder, and then just brush away the excess powder with a clean brush. The palette I'm going to be using I got from Amazon. I'll link it in the description below. I'm going to be using the light blue color and putting that all over my face as a base for the look. While I'm doing that, I also put some white in the highlights of my face just to help make the colors more opaque and also just to help the blending process. If you start out with all blue, you can add white on top later as well. Make sure to bring the makeup down your neck and also onto your shoulders and your chest. The corpse bride wears a strapless top and she's completely blue, so wherever you're going to be showing for your costume, you want to turn that area blue. Because I didn't actually go out, I just stopped there, but if you are going out, then you should cover your arms and your fingers and everything. To add some dimension, I'm using the dark blue color to contour against the neck and the shoulder area. The corpse bride has a super skinny neck, so you want to highlight the center and then contour it heavily to give that illusion of a skinnier neck. After I had a decent base, I started on the eyes using this white eyeliner pencil, jumbo pencil from NYX. I'm going to be drawing the eye shape. When I was planning this look, I was thinking about the best way to go about it, and I decided that I wanted to use my real pupils as part of the look instead of painting it all white and drawing in black dots for eyes, just because I liked the ability to move around and to have different expressions. But you can also just white it out and then draw on pupils if you prefer more of like a cartoon look. To set it, I'm going to be using this Makeup Forever translucent powder, and I'm just going to brush that on everywhere. And you can definitely add more body paint and cream products on top of the powder, so don't worry about making it perfect. This is just so the colors don't go smearing everywhere while you're working. On a small brush, I'm taking a gray eyeshadow and tracing around the eyes. Now for this portion of the makeup, it's kind of like you're doing a cut crease, so don't worry about being too careful with it. We're gonna go over it later, but definitely make sure you blend it out pretty well. Not gonna lie, it was a bit of a challenge blending out the eyeshadow on top of body paint, but with time and patience, it's doable. And if you blend it a little bit too far, take some of that body paint, the blue mixed with the white to kind of highlight and clean up some of the areas that you don't want to darken. The corpse bride has a very pointy and triangle shaped nose, which is why I stopped the highlighting kind of lower down than I normally would have if I was doing a normal makeup look. I also heavily contoured the face because she has a very slender face and your girl eats good, so I do not. So I just took that dark blue and really cut the chin until I had the shape that I wanted. After that, I decided to do the brows. Now, whenever I'm painting, whether it be makeup or like an actual drawing, I like to go back and forth between the different elements that I'm painting just because it's really easy to get caught up in one part of your art and then you spend way too much time on it, you overanalyze it. So going back and forth between the different parts helps me keep the whole look in mind and not just focusing on like every little part of it, if that makes sense. You perfectionists out there, you understand the struggle. So I'm finishing off the brows by cleaning them up with more body paint, and for the shape of it, I just referenced a picture from Google, so you kind of want to look like you're worried. After I got my brows pretty good on there, I started contouring the nose area. Like I said, she has a very triangle shaped nose, so I tried to imitate that shape on my nose. Using a dark blue eyeshadow, I'm just going to contour into a very pointy nose shape. And remember, you can always clean up your contouring with that blue and white body paint mixture, so I re-highlighted the nose with that. Once I'm happy with the general shape, I'm going to take my matte black eyeliner. This is a liquid eyeliner from NYX, and I'm going to give myself a different nostril shape. Her nostrils are kind of uneven, so don't worry about making it perfect. Then finally, I'm going to go back to the eyes and darken up the, I don't know what you want to call this, hollows, I guess, using a combination of gray and black shadows. Honestly, the point and the goal of this look is to look dead or like corpsey, so use whatever dark colors you have in that blue, gray, black area. Once I'm pretty happy with the darkness around the eyes, I'm going to clean it up with white body paint. Now, the body paint does say not to put it near your eyes, so I tried to keep the white eyeliner close to my eyes and just use the body paint around the perimeters. And then for the actual eyelid portion, I'm going to use that dark blue body paint and create the eyelid shape that I want. Fill it in with blue eyeshadow. And I gave the eyelid some depth using a black and gray eyeshadow again to further deepen the corners and the outer edges of the eyelid. So keep the center of the eyelid the lightest, and that'll give it kind of more of a 3D effect. Then I further cleaned up the eye look by using the white body paint and the black body paint to really clean up all of the edges. In the process of all of that, I realized the white eye area got a little bit blue, so I'm just going to go over everything again with the white eyeliner to hopefully lighten things up again. For the lashes, I'm just going to use the black body paint with a pointed lip brush. I was actually thinking about making false lashes using black paper, but I actually really like the way this turned out, and it's way simpler and easier, so just use the body paint or an eyeliner to draw on the lashes. And for the top lashes, you want to make it look like the eyes are open, so kind of slant them outwards. For the lips, she has very large pouty lips, so I overdrew it quite heavily, and make sure the cupid's bow is very pronounced. And again, you can always clean it up using the mixture of that body paint, the white and the light blue. The photo I was using showed the lips to be a little bit warmer than it actually is, so if you have it, a cooler pink, maybe like an almost pink purple, would be a more accurate color choice. For the finishing touches, I used black and gray eyeshadow, and I just used a blush brush to apply it where she had like hollows on her face. Pin up my hair for the wig. I took dollar store roses and painted them gray. In the movie, she has like really tiny roses on her head, but I actually really like the look of like big, like flower crown kind of moment. So go with what you want. If you want it to be realistic, go with smaller, more like dead looking flowers. So I underestimated how much the wig would cover up, so I just took a little extra paint and dirtied it up with the same eyeshadow, and that just completely finished off the look. And now for the look of Victor Van Dort. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was so tired at this point of doing my own look that I completely half-assed it, but Shoto would have been so upset if I didn't include this, so I'm just gonna really quick run through what I did for his look. I'm going to use the same Elmer's glue method that I did on my own brows. As you can see, I kind of forgot until I started on the face paint already. And Shota has way more eyebrow hair than I do, so this took so much longer and it still didn't even look that good. Like, I probably should have put a couple more layers on it, but I was just like, fuck it, whatever. I'm just going to set it with the powder. And then I went back in and started using that white body paint and just covered his face. And he's such a child. I had to play like a YouTube video in front of him on the iPad and give him snacks for him to sit there and let me do this to him. So shout out to Shota. Okay, so fast forward, after I'm done kind of badly covering his face in white, I decided to fake a more straighter hairline because I'm not going to be putting a wig on him, but I wanted him to have that like cartoon look. So I took a small brush and black body paint to fake a new hairline for him. And in case you're wondering, I forgot that I left a bobby pin in his hair. Like, I pinned the front of his hair back because it kept going in the paint and it was really annoying, and then I forgot it. So in the end shots you see that I accidentally left it in there, but whatever, we're just gonna forget that happened, okay? For the eyes, I'm going to map out the general shape using a beige eyeshadow, and it's pretty much the exact same shape as the Corpse Bride, just two large circles right over the eyes. Then I contoured the nose using a brown shadow. Now, he doesn't have such a fake nose shape as the Corpse Bride does, so I just contoured it really skinny. After that, I added the white back into the eyes using that same NYX Jumbo eyeliner pencil that I used for my own eyes. Now, the illusion of like making the eyes bigger and using the real pupils as part of the look worked so much better on me because Shota actually has really like thick dark eyelashes, so that completely like ruined the illusion of having like bigger eyes. Like, it kind of just looks like I circled his eyes in white. So note of caution, this trick does look better if you have less like pronounced eyelashes. Then I went back in with that same black body paint and redefined the eyes. For the brows, it's pretty much the same look as the Corpse Bride, just the slightest bit thicker and not so curvy, if that makes sense, just a little bit straighter. For the lips, I used a combination of the black and white body paint to create little gray lips, and I had to go back in with the white because I made it too like big. He actually has really small lips. So that is the completed look, you guys. I think he kind of turned out a little bit more mime-ish than Victor Van Dort-ish, but like I said, I was like, Shota, would you be mad if I didn't use the footage? And he was like, are you serious? Because I just made him sit there, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the look.
Hair everywhere. Look at my neck rolls. Alright. Well, that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This chair is so annoying. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel down below. I'm trying to hit a 1K, so if I can do that, that would be really great. Ugh, I told him he looks like a mime and now it's really freaking me out. Ew, please stop. Until I see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Mwah.
And then you do like a transition or something.
Oh my god, my skin can breathe again.